Howdy, Possum Patty here, and what's the paper play for today? Well, there is an open collab by Susan at Susan Hiles Art and Sheree at Turquoise Dreaming. Their open collab this month is Let's Use Paper Bags. And today's prompt is make a journal from a paper bag. So come on along. I have gift bags and food bags and Mr. Possum's stash of bags from when he gets coffee at the Dunkin' Donuts and at the McDonald's. Really pretty pink bag, don't remember where that came from. Bag of sugar, bags of candy, bags of chocolate, bags of spaghetti. So what am I going to do with all these bags? Well, this was from a bag of frozen green beans. Somehow I am going to put these bags all together and make a little trashy junk journal. Okay, where to get started? I know you can take these little bags like this and just fold them. And that might be a good start to a journal. So I'm going to use this pink bag. Oh, Hallmark, that's probably a gift bag of some kind. I don't think I'll use all these bags, but let's see what we can do here. Kind of like this one on here, like that. So you can have a pocket there, and you can glue this down, make a little tuck there. And oh, I like this polka dotted one. Oh, this is another Hallmark bag. Another Hallmark bag. Wow, these are all about the same size, aren't they? You can put in a McDonald's bag. Try to do like a tuck and open, a tuck. So this is a tuck, so the open one would go here. Oh, it's already a good size, and I haven't used hardly any of this stuff. Oh, this one's pretty. Oh, that's kind of small. That might have to be like a pocket on something. We get more Dunkin' bags. I don't know, how many can I put together? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. And let's see, what should I use as a cover? Or do I want to make 2 signatures and put them into a larger book? I could do that. Then I need a cover. I don't know, should we go for pretty? Should we go for funky? Okay, I have to make some executive possum decisions here, so I will be right back. Okay, now what if I use this gift bag Isn't it pretty? Is this too pretty for trashy? And it's got a wide bottom, and that could be a spine, and I could sew in a few signatures. And make this a really big journal. Well, not big in size, but chunky. Chunky, chunky, chunky. So how big do I want it? Let's see. I want it at least as big as these bags. So maybe I can make it. It's going to have extra here, but that's okay. So that is just about 7, it's almost 8. So what if I make it 8 by 8? And I want to leave the handles, and I'll make it 8 by 8. And the bottom, which will be the spine, is going to be 3 inches. Wow, that's a chunky one. Okay, I'm going to cut this like this. So it's 8 by 8, and I will be right back. Okay, well, I haven't cut it yet, but before I cut it 8 inches, I am going to cut off the sides to make it easier to deal with. Save this. This can become something. A tag. Cut off this side. This is very springy. This will be a spring trashy. And I might make this a truer trashy than the trashy I have. Meaning this will be just for play. I'm not going to put any photos in here. Of course, I'm saying that now, right? I put some really nice photos in my other trashy. Okay, so now I can cut it so it's 8 inches. Okay, I'm not going for perfection here. So all I did was cut it at the mark, if I can find the mark. Let's see. Where's the other mark? Oh, here's the other mark. So I am just eyeballing this all the way across. And I discovered that the bottom, which will be the spine, has a thick piece of cardboard right there. Okay, got through that. So I will save that. Okay, now, oh, and the inside's purple. Isn't that pretty? And I'm going to keep these handles here. That. I went way off on this one. Ooh. Good enough, good enough, good enough. Okay, now I am going to arrange these into 2 or 3 signatures. and sew them in. What's this? Sticky stuff. Always sticky stuff. Okay, I made 2 signatures. Well, I mean, I just gathered up the stuff so far. Each signature is going to have 5 bags in it. But before I sew them in, I think I want to do something to the inside of this gift bag. And I have this other gift bag that was just given to me by my son and daughter-in-law for my birthday. And I think I'm going to use this to cover the inside of this bag. I mean, I like the purple stripes, but it's kind of bendy. I want the cover to be a little bit stiffer, so that it's more like a carry-all. So the cat has already chewed on this, so I'll probably take these ribbons off and then cut this down to size and just put it across this, and I'll show you what that's going to look like, and then I'm going to glue it in, and then I'm going to sew my signatures. So for the inside, I'm going to cut this side off, and I will save it because it's a very pretty paper. And I'm going to cut it so that the sparkly letters are in the front. This will be the spine and this will be on the back. So I have to cut off the bottom. Whereas the other one, I left the bottom to be the spine. This one's getting cut a little bit differently. Opens up like this, and it's just a little too long, but I'll trim it, and it's a little too tall, so I'm going to trim this and make it fit inside of these little knots for the handles, and just glue it down. And that'll be the inside. Well, I had to do a little finagling here because I cut this really close to the letter, but it still didn't fit behind these little grommets here, so I split it here and overlapped it in the middle. You're not going to see that anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, so now I'm going to sew in my signatures. Here. So I need to mark this where I'm going to punch my holes. The first thing I do is take a piece of scrap paper and make it the size of the spine. And like a little template. And I gotta be careful because I put some smaller stuff in there, like that spaghetti bag. Which way does this go? This way. So where's the spaghetti bag? Alright, so I have to make sure this is in the middle. So that's easy. As fold that in the middle, and I'm have two signatures. So if you have two signatures, you fold this into thirds as evenly as you can get it, or you can do all that measuring stuff. So I just fold it into thirds because that's good enough for me. Okay, so now you got your two lines and you got the middle, so the two middle holes are going to go there and there. And some of these are pretty small. I probably want to do something like that. So from the middle, going to go down about 2 1/4, and that means then I'll go up 2 1/4. But you have to measure wherever your smallest things are so that you can get a stitch into them. So I'm going to tape this to the spine. This is just my easy peasy way of doing it. So I don't have to do too much measuring. Paper tape, paper tape. Oh, I gotta go get my my pokey tool. Gotta go get my pokey tool. You can see all the holes in here. I'm using my pokey tool. This is where I'll be doing, I'm going to do a simple pamphlet stitch. And then I take this off. And those holes are done. And the first signature, I think it's going to be the polka dotted one. Now I'm going to put this so that let's see, it'll be about in the middle. All right, and I need to move my elastic band. Okay, there's the middle. Tape that down. Put that in there. It's not going to go through everything. Okay, that's one. Two. Oh, it's really close. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Something to sew with. I have a bag of embroidery floss, so I'm just going to use a piece of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is way too much. Most people do like 2.5 or 3. I tend to break the thread, so I go for 4 and hope it works. Okay, I'm going to pick out a needle. This one looks good. Okay, I switched needles to one with just a tiny bit bigger eye, so I could get that thread in there. Okay, for the pamphlet stitch, where do you want the threads? I want them on the inside. Looking for the hole. Susan and Sheree have such fun open collabs every month. She usually announces it the first week, and then the following 3 Fridays of the month. There are prompts. Go to the bottom. Oops. Okay, go to the top, which is way up here. Like that. And back to the middle. I hate doing this under the camera because I can never see. Trying to get it in the holes. I don't want to make new holes. The spaghetti bag is the hardest. Okay, that is a simple stitch. Okay, pull it tight, put one thread under. See what it looks like on the outside. Looks good. Pull again. I need another person in here to put their thumb on that. That's 1 knot, 2 knots, and 3. And I will just cut this a little bit, like that. Take all this nonsense off. Okay, this is going to be a wobbly. It only has one thing in it, but I could put a dabber of glue in there to hold that down. So I'm just going to put some glue right through the middle, because I knew that spaghetti thing was going to give me trouble, but I was going to stick it in there somehow. Well, you'll be happy to hear I sewed the second one in off camera. Yay! I don't have any drama about that. And actually, it came out very neat on this side, but I wanted to cover this up because I have this strip that I cut off of this side, and I was thinking of just pasting a piece of this on here. Okay, this is going to be my beautiful trashy, my pretty trashy, my spring trashy, and I'm not going to journal in it. I am, like I do my other trashy. This one will just be for fun trash. Just for fun trash. Fun trash, is that a thing? I knew a first grade teacher, Cindy. Howdy, Cindy, if you're out there. And the kids brought in, you know, paper towel rolls and empty cereal boxes and all that stuff. And they made beautiful trash. That's what she called it. I think it was beautiful trash. Something like that. Okay, I'm just going to glue this down right on that spine like that. And where did my glue go? I hope this tacky glue holds these gift bags, because they're a little waxy. A little waxy. Yeah, so this is just going to be one of those really, 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 really trashy trashies that some people do. Linda D, over at Linda D's Mixed Up Mess, is the queen of the trashies. But there's a lot of other people that do it too. And it's so fascinating to watch people just take things that you would have thrown out and put them all together in a journal. So I know in my other trashy, I actually journal in it. But this one I'm not going to journal, because I have enough journals. This is just going to be for the trashy. I'm looking for the edge here. Here we go. I think I got it. Yep. Yep, I got it. Just trash. This is going to be just trash. So here she is, the beautiful trashy. Open it up. You are loved. We love our trashy. I have 2 signatures with 5 bags in each. I could add more things as I go along if I want to. I got extra room here on both sides. I could add 2 more signatures if I wanted to, except for I already glued this spine, but that's okay. No problemo. Oh, you know what? This heart came off of this bag. And the cat didn't chew this ribbon too much. The other side she did. So I can make a dangle. Oh, she did chew right there. She loves to chew on ribbon. Okay, I'm going to make a dangle at the top on the outside. If I can punch through all these layers with my crocodile. Where's the middle? Stand up. The middle is about there. And I'm going to use a white. I think I'll put it on the outside though. Will I be able to get the ribbon through that? Probably. Let's see. Let's see here. Fold this up. Mr. Possum's going to be yelling for lunch in a minute. Everything's sticking to the glue on my fingers. I'm going to tie it like this. Okay, that is the beginning of my beautiful trashy made out of all bags. So I just want to thank again Susan and Sheree for this open collab this month. Let's use paper bags. I will link their websites below and you can click on the hashtag and follow along. Happy junk journaling. Thanks for coming along today. Bye-bye.